It's David Porter again. Okay, so we're ready for the next section. Continuing to discuss what happens to your body when you're angry. Now, I mentioned the fight, flight, freeze response, and which is produced by adrenaline in the last video, and that some people, very angry individuals, walk around in a state of physiological arousal where it's very easy to trigger them and put them in that fight, flight, freeze response. And something which is very related to uh, anger is PTSD, post traumatic stress disorder. Now, chronically angry individuals, and especially those whose root of anger is PTSD, again, they're walking around in a state of physiological arousal. Their heart rate is going to be up, their blood pressure is going to be up, they're going to their eyes might look black because or dark because their pupils are dilated. All of this is due to adrenaline. This is what happens when we're in fight, flight, freeze. Our bodies are prepared for an emergency or something we think is an emergency. Now, this is an awful condition to walk around in. It's exhausting. Adrenaline makes your body work very hard, and it can be exhausting to walk around in this condition all the time. Very anxious, angry individuals, even when they're asleep, they sleep with one eye open, so to speak. Their heart rate is elevated and their blood pressure is elevated, and they awake very, very easily. Now, something that is a myth about anger, and you probably all heard this expression, yeah, that guy, when he gets mad, he goes from 0 to 60 in a second. Actually, it's not quite true. Very angry people are cruising at 55 all the time. All it takes is a little nudge, a little trigger to make them go from 55 to 60. They're already cruising pretty high all the time. This does not feel good and it doesn't make you act well. People who walk around this state all the time are going to be very quick to fight. And the thing is that fighting in nearly every part of the United States and if not all jurisdictions of the United States is illegal. Big difference between self-defense, legitimate use of force, and fighting. When you fight, you're the aggressor. If someone else challenges you and you agree to fight, you are two guys that are fighting. It's not the same as defending yourself. You absolutely have the right to defend yourself, uh, but you do not have the right to fight with someone because then you're a participant, not a victim. You're part of the problem. A lot of anger and being quick to resort to violence, you're going to lose friends, you're going to lose jobs, you're going to get in trouble with the law. There are going to be multiple consequences. And this isn't even mentioning what it does to your body: high blood pressure, heart disease, migraines, acid reflux, even certain types of cancer. The risk factors are going to be elevated if you're chronically angry and adrenalized. Okay, so let's return now to the written portion, and I will see you in the next section. Thanks for watching. Okay, 3, 2, 1.